Hi. Okay, so the first thing that we need to address is pretty self-explanatory. So the ratio of there being 3 adults for every 7 children is, of course, in this ratio that you included in the problem. The next part, the part that is not always as easy, is this sentence here. So this sentence here makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's still doable. So what this sentence says is there are 152 more children than adults. So that means that however many adults there are, so we're going to say X is adults, if you add 152 to that, then that will give you the number of children. So X is adults, Y is children. We're going to kind of stick with the color scheme here. Once you know how to do that, you can set up a proportion. So if we set up a proportion, adults is on the top. So we said X is adults. And then children is on the bottom, which is Y. Now we have one equation and 2 variables. We need this to be something in terms of X, which is why you came over here and did this equation here. So now you can replace your Y. You can replace that with X plus 152 because that's what you got from this sentence here. Once you've done that, then you do what a lot of students call cross multiplication. I don't necessarily agree with that terminology, but it is helpful for this situation. So basically what you're doing is you're multiplying both sides of the equation by this, and then this one would cancel out. Then you're multiplying both sides by this, and this one would cancel out. So it does end up being cross multiplication. So when you do that, then you have 3 times X plus 152 equals 7 times X. Then when you do the math on this, you have 3X plus 456 equals 7X. So from here, you have an equation with a variable on both sides. So now you need to take away this 3X on both sides. And when you do that, you have 456 equals 4X. So then we're going to kind of come up here because I ran out of room. So after you do that, you have your 456 equals 4X. You're going to divide by 4 on both sides, and you end up with 114 as X. So now you have to go back and make it make sense in the problem. So when you do that, you said that your X was your number of adults. So then your answer is there are 114 adults. You can go back and check this very simply. If there's 114 adults, then that means you add 152 to that to find out the number of children you have. So you have 166 or 266 children. So if you do 114 adults over 266 children, this fraction should be the same thing you get when you do 3/7. So they should reduce to be the same thing. So hopefully that was helpful for you. And if you need any more help, please feel free to let me know. Thank you.